The holidays are over, and I don't know if you can see back there, but I have the Christmas tree. I've taken all the Christmas stuff out of my vendor booth, and I did not realize how much non-Christmas stuff I sold from my booth during November and December, but my booth is pretty empty, so it's time to start thinking about restocking. And so today I'm going thrifting, and I'm going to take you along with me. I've got to get a lot of stuff that I can clean up and resell, and also things that I can use to upcycle and craft with. So I figured I would bring you along with me. And so let's go ahead and head to some thrift stores. All right, I found a few things, but can we just talk about the canisters that had the food in it? First of all, if you're gonna donate, just throw away the food, first of all. Second of all, it's not like they were glass canisters, they were plastic canisters, and you're gonna leave food in it. Just throw it away. Okay, let's just say you're gonna donate it. Your Goodwill put $5 on a plastic container with food in it that you can buy for less than $2 at Walmart. My goodness, I don't know that I've ever seen that before. What's your wildest thing that you've ever found at a thrift store? Let me know in the comments. Now I'm going into St. Vincent de Paul. Even though the last few times I've been in there, they have had pretty bare shelves. All right, I'm back from the thrift stores, and so now I want to show you everything that I got. I'm going to start with all of the Salvation Army finds. I found mostly smalls, which is really kind of what I need for my booth. And some of the things that I got are things that I'm going to be making over in future videos. And then some of the things are things that I just need to clean up and just put straight in my booth for resale. So let me go ahead and get started with what I found at Salvation Army. And again, I went on Wacky Wednesday, so everything that I got was 50% off of the what they call bric-a-brac, which is basically home kind of items, whether it's decor, not electronic, basically not electronics, not clothing, and not furniture. So anything else. I got this vase. I'm not keeping it like this. I'm probably gonna do a project with this one. I got this for $1.50. I got this little it's not porcelain. I don't know what this is really. It's ceramic maybe. Little trinket container, trinket dish. And I thought this reminds me of kind of a Valentine's kind of, even though it has an angel on it, but just the look of it kind of right here, just kind of has kind of a heart feel. So I'm gonna make this over because it has a very raw kind of feel. So I'm gonna make this over and give it kind of a Valentine's sort of finish. And I paid $1.50 for this. I found these two little books and they're so cute. One is called The Good Shepherd and one is Baby's Goodnight Blessings. And I got these for 50 cents each. He said 99 cents each, so I got them for 50 cents each. And I'm gonna basically just wrap them in twine and sell them together as a set. So I just thought that was just so cute. Wouldn't that be sweet for somebody to buy and give it to their baby or their grandbaby? But anyway, thought that was cute for $1 for both of them. The next thing I found is this little sign, and this looks like it came from the Target dollar spot because it has this tag on the back of it. And I paid 50 cents for it, and I'm probably gonna use it as kind of a craft or an upcycle to make it into something else. But for 50 cents, I thought it'd be great to have on hand for one of those last minute craft ideas. I found this little salt or pepper, I'm not sure, let me know. It has 3 holes on the back of it. Which is the salt and which is the pepper? I guess I could Google it, but just let me know in the comments. But anyway, someone came into the shop one day when I was working and they were looking for unique salt and pepper shakers to make a little craft with. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I paid $1 for this one. So make sure if you're not subscribed that you click that you subscribe and you click the bell button, because I'm gonna do the little craft activity with this that she told me about. So anyway, I paid $1 for this. I just thought he was really cute and kind of unique. So I picked him up for $1. I got this little candle taper holder with the really pretty flowers. I figured with spring coming up, this would be nice. And I paid $1 for this. There, I didn't notice any chipping and breakage, so I thought this would be great just to clean it up and get it straight in my booth. So I paid $1 for this. This is something that I got and it was in the box. And they had $2.99 on it, so I paid $1.50 for it. I took it out of the box, looked at it, there's nothing wrong with it. It'll be great for Easter and spring. This piece is something that will just get cleaned up and put straight in my booth, but I thought it was really pretty and this would be great to go ahead and put in my booth for Valentine's Day and then into spring, but it is a really pretty trinket dish. I paid $1.50 for it and it has the pink, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's a pink trim around the top and then it has a really pretty design on the bottom. So I paid $1.50 for it. Then I found this little Christmas thing that I'll put away until next year, but I thought this was really pretty and it doesn't have to have anything done to it. And I paid $1 for it. And I think the last thing no, I have one more thing. From the Salvation Army, I got this set of 4 plates or dishes, and I looked them up while I was in the store, but I got these for $1 a piece. And so they are definitely worth more than $1 a piece. So I got the set of 4. So I will definitely just clean these up and I will sell them in my booth as a set of 4. The last thing that I got from the Salvation Army was this footstool ottoman. It is in really good shape. I don't see any stains on it. I don't see any tears on it. And when it didn't have a price on it, and so when I asked him the price, he told me $4.99. So I got this for $5. It's really nice. And like I said, I don't see any tears or stains on it. So this will definitely go in my booth. Now we do have a thrift store that I didn't get any footage of because I hardly ever go to it, just because it's kind of really out of the way for me. But I just had some extra time that day. And so it's called America's Thrift. I don't know if you have one, but anyway, I never go. But while I was there, man, their stuff is, Goodwill has their stuff priced high, but this place has their stuff priced really high. They had Santa Claus things, and this was after Christmas, for like $20. Their stuff is high. But I did find a set of 6 of these glasses. I thought these were so pretty, and they're glass. Crystal glass, I don't know, but they're really pretty. They are Claro by something, and I got a set of 6 for $6, $5.99. So I definitely picked those up. I'm gonna get them in the dishwasher, get them cleaned up real good, and put them in my booth and sell them. I'm not sure what I'm gonna sell them for yet, but I just thought these were really pretty. Tempted to keep them for myself, but I'm not going to. Gonna get them in my booth. Now, from the Goodwill next to my house, where the containers of food was, I got a few things, not many, but I did get a few things. One thing was actually something that was a blue ticket item, which was half price. And it was just this blue jar, and I paid $1 for it. So it'll get cleaned up real good and put in my booth, because a lot of people do still love the blue items. So this will go in my booth. Another item that it was just really pretty. And I may have paid too much, I don't know, but I just thought it was pretty. I paid $3 for it, but it was this real pretty jar, and it has the fruit on it, and I probably won't do anything to it just because I think the color is just really pretty. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna clean it up, put it in my booth. If it doesn't sell after a few months, then I will take it out, do something to it, and then see how it goes. The next thing I got was this wood piece, and I paid $2 for it. And it's just a wood piece, but I felt like I could make it over into something, I don't know, maybe put some kind of floral something in it and put it in my booth. But I'm always kind of looking for wood pieces. Now this is something I hope I didn't pay too much for. I paid $5 for this, but it's really heavy, so it's good quality. I don't see anything on it that is loose or torn or anything like that. And I think I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna leave the gold feet, the gold latch, and the gold handle. I'll probably lighten it up with a little lighter gold rub and buff, but the inside is just wood. I'll leave that alone, but I paid $5 for it, and just kind of maybe do it like in a light blue and make it look kind of a French country look to it. So I think that'll be really pretty, and I think it'll sell like that. But I think lightening it up and making it look French country will really help it to sell. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Now this is something that I'm probably gonna put in my booth because I already actually have one that my mom gave me when I got pregnant with my first son, and I couldn't let this stay at the thrift store. I got it for $1.50. I couldn't just let it stay there for $1.50. But it's a seraphim angel. My mom collected seraphim angels, and this is the one. Isn't she pretty? And she's holding a baby. Her name is I can't read it. Hold on. It's on the bottom, I think. Serafina. And this is the one that my mom gave me. Not this one, but my mom gave me one like this when I got pregnant with my first baby. So anyway, I'll clean her up and put her back in her box and sell her in my booth, probably. Because I already have one like her, but I don't know. I just couldn't let her stay in the thrift store for $1.50 and risk going to the Goodwill bins, you know? But anyway, $1.50 for her. Now at the second Goodwill, they were having they had a sign by the register and it said 90% off of Christmas. But then underneath it, it said something about new items with the pink tag. So I wasn't positive. So I found a few things. A couple of items were Christmas items. And then when I got up to the register, I asked her if it was all Christmas. And she said, yes, all Christmas. So I thought, okay, cool. I had a couple of Christmas items. So she started ringing stuff up. So I got this that I thought I could do as a craft for winter, not just Christmas. And it was marked $1.99. Okay. Keep that in mind. Then I had this, which I just think this was so pretty. Gold with the hobnail. I didn't even do like a image search on it. And it was marked $1.99. I think, yeah, $1.99. So pretty. This will just get cleaned up, okay? Keep that in mind. Then I found this. Couldn't believe I found this. But this is a very vintagey hand mixer. I mean, you can see the paint is chipped off of it, and I mean, this is very vintage. And this was $1.99. I can't believe they had this for $1.99. I can't believe nobody had snatched it up already. So I snatched it up. Had this, and I looked on the bottom and it looks like it's brass because it's very, you can't really tell here. And it's kind of gooky. So I'm definitely gonna have to clean it up, but there was no price on it. So she said 99 cents. There were these two really pretty candle holders. This one is kind of like a votive candle holder, and this one is a taper candle holder with the really pretty cardinals. Okay, and they were each marked $2.99. Okay, so I thought, okay, these would be $2.99. They'd be 30 cents each. And then this is Christmas, so this was $2. It would be 20 cents. Everything else was regular price. When she rang it up, my total was $4. I don't know how she rang stuff up. I have no idea, but I'm thankful for however she did it. I don't know how she did it, but I'm thankful. I almost started to turn around and go get some more stuff, but I didn't. But anyway, I got all that stuff for $4. And then lastly is St. Vincent de Paul. And like I said, lately their shop has been almost empty. Their shelves have been bare for quite a while. But today was kind of a surprise. It was kind of a nice surprise. So I got quite a few things from there. So just recently, I sold in my booth a wooden kind of like window pane, like a Hobby Lobby type window pane that I've had in my booth for quite a while, but it finally sold. Well, this just happened to be like on the floor near the books. And it's a little bit different because it has these little clips on it for you to hang pictures or whatever. And it was $2.25, so I picked it up. I saw this basket. I love these. These are great for on a coffee table, but they're also great for like on the back of a toilet if you want to put like a plant in your toilet paper or whatever. These are great. So it didn't have a price on it, so I asked the little guy. A little tip, always ask the guys for prices because they don't know. They just want to put a price on it. So the little guy came back with $1.25 on it. So thanks. So is that bad? But I mean, you know, it was $1.25. He gave it to me. So I was happy about that. Now, the last time I was in there, I saw this item, but I wasn't sure about it. So I didn't want to pay that amount for it. So when I went back in, the color sticker it had was a 50% off color. So I got it. I don't know why this intrigues me. I don't even know, I guess it's just a basket, but it just intrigued me. And they had a sticker, an orange sticker for $2.25, which normally wouldn't be bad. But at the time I didn't want to pay $2.25 for it, but today it was 50% off, or when I went to the thrift store, it was $2.25, and so I only paid half of that. So I got it. I don't know why this intrigues me, but it did. So I got it. And so this will be cleaned up and put in my booth. All right, the next thing was this little right here. This will be great for Easter. And it was only marked 50 cents. So I picked that up. And another thing that didn't have a price on it. So this was another one of those things that nice little gentleman put a price on it. But this was a cute little bunny rabbit with a flower. And he put a price tag of $1.55 on it. So I said, yes, please. So this would be cleaned up and put in my booth as well. I'm always looking for frames, and I just love this little frame right here. And it was $1.50, so I picked it up. No, I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. It was 50 cents. It was 50 cents. So I picked it up, probably do something to it to make it like a home decor type item rather than just a regular picture frame. So I'll do something crafty with it. The next thing was this picture. Isn't this unique? This gives me a very mid-century mod vibe to it, like a I Dream of Jeannie kind of vibe. But this was $2.25. And the price tag is covering the bottom, so I don't know if there's a marking on it, but it was $2.25. This is just so unique. I love this. Thought it was cute. Then the next two items I got for $1.25 each, and I'm really not sure what they are, but they are good enough to where I can just clean them up and put them in my booth. It's too wide for like a taper candle, but it's too deep for like a votive candle. So I don't really know. I guess you could put florals in them or something, but I don't know. If you know what this is, let me know. But I figured, I don't know, for $1.25, I would put them in my booth and let someone decide what they want to do with them. Then I found this amber sort of jar. This was $1.25, so I figured I would clean it up and put it in my booth. I found this candlestick. It is bright yellow. I'm not going to keep it that color because it's really bright. It is bright yellow. I think I only paid 99 cents for it. And I think that's it for everything that I got at the thrift store. Before I close out my video, I definitely want to share a Bible verse with you.
And this verse comes from Psalms chapter 91, verses 1 and 2. And it says, "One who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will lodge in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust." I hope this blesses you in even some small way today.
Thank y'all so much for coming by and watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this thrift haul, and I hope it gave you some inspiration to get out there and do some budget shopping. And you never know what you're gonna find. You really do never know what you're gonna find. If you're new to my channel, thanks so much for stopping by. If you love this sort of content, I would love it if you would stick around and become part of my YouTube family by clicking that subscribe button and click the bell button so you're notified every time I upload a video, whether it's for thrifting or shopping hauls or crafting or thrift makeovers or home decor, then this is where you need to be. And if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see how I have made over some of the things I've thrifted, then go ahead and click the box you see on the screen right now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.